From the roar of the crowd to the roar of the engines, this is Pit Pass.
Pit Pass is brought to you by Jake's Karts. Here's your host, Ron Fox.
Thanks for joining us this week for another edition of Pit Pass here on WHVL. We will have highlights, results, winners, interviews, stories, news, and more on this week's show. My race week got off to an early start with a trip to Lernerville Speedway on Tuesday to see the World of Outlaws sprint cars compete in the Don Martin Memorial Silver Cup.
Lernerville Speedway, you wanted the best, you got them for a rest. Often imitated, never duplicated, the greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
This year, the method in which the Silver Cup was awarded was changed. Instead of the driver with the best combined results in the two 30-lap events being crowned the champion, it was determined that the winner of either race with the best finishes would receive the coveted title. Danny Lasowski would start on the pole for the first 30-lap event. However, by the time they reached the first turns, Dale Blaney is able to move to the head of the field by working the top side as Lasowski falls into line for second place. On lap 3, Donnie Schatz in the STP number 15 has passed the 14 of Jason Myers for the fourth spot. As they begin the fourth lap, Schatz is able to retake the position going through 1 and 2. Although Tony Stewart failed to make the A main, Casey Kane in the Ollie's number 49 was able to. Here he is passed by Greg Hoddet, who quickly made his way through the field after starting 23rd on the grid. Up front, Blaney is able to pick his way around the cars at the tail of the field, while Craig Delansky has taken over second place. We have a restart with 12 laps in the books. The 83 of Tim Schaefer splits Lasowski and the black number 7 of Delansky. As they go into turn 1, Schaefer hugs the bottom while Delansky makes a run at Blaney on the top side. As Blaney pulls away entering 3 and 4, Schaefer dives under Delansky in a battle for second place. Delansky squeezes by on the outside of Schaefer to retain the position. A lap later, Ben Gregg and Kane get together yet continue on, but Lucas Wolf spins to avoid hitting Gregg. When they go back to green, Schaefer cuts it low in turn 4, while Delansky is in the tire tracks of Blaney. Off of turn 2, Schaefer briefly has second place until Delansky powers by him on the outside. Hodnet continued his charge to the front. Here he gets by another PA Posse member and former outlaw Tyler Walker in the blue 17. In the latter stages of the race, Schaefer moved into the runner-up position, but was nearly a straightaway behind. Dale Blaney would go on to lead all 30 laps to pick up the win in the first feature event. Schaefer, who started 7th, finished 2nd, ahead of Craig Delansky, Danny Lasowski, and Jason Myers. The lineup for the second race was determined by an inversion of the lead lap cars from the first 30-lapper that placed Casey Kane on the pole to start the race. As they go through turns 1 and 2, Danny Smith in the white number 4 powers by Kane on the outside going down the backstretch to take the lead on the first lap. Starting lap 2, a couple of Lernerville regulars, Brian Ellenberger in the 20 and Brandon Mattis collide, sending Mattis careening towards the inside wall. Both drivers were okay. Kerry Matson in the 92 was also collected in the incident, as was Dale Blaney, which meant the winner of the second race was almost guaranteed to be crowned the Silver Cup champion. On the restart, Kane gets together with the black number 15 of Sam Haferteep. Kane continues on track while Haferteep spins with damage to his car, which ended his night. By lap 6, Sammy Swindell has moved up to second place. The King, Steve Kinzer in the number 11, closes on Danny Smith but loses momentum as Swindell regains second place as the two veterans race down the backstretch. Off of turn 4, Kinzer gets a great run to once again challenge Swindell. This time the same move works in securing the second spot. With 13 laps down, we have a restart where Steve Kinzer looks like he may take the lead from Danny Smith. Behind them, a crash ends the night for some frontrunners such as Sammy Swindell, Tyler Walker, and Danny Lasowski. On the restart, we have Paul McMahon in the silver 83 running third, while Tim Schaefer is running fourth in his red 83 after starting 17th. Kinzer takes another shot at the lead, but Smith is able to withstand the challenge. A lap later, Kinzer pulls a slide job on Smith to become the second leader of the race. McMahon would eventually move up to second place, but was still many car lengths behind Kinzer. Later, it was Schaefer's 83 in the runner-up spot, while Kinzer still enjoyed a comfortable lead. Then, with 3 laps to go, Kinzer slides off of the backstretch and Schaefer goes to the front. Kinzer could not recover from the miscue, and Tim Schaefer went on to collect the win, the $15,000 winner's check, and the coveted Silver Cup championship. Congratulations, Tim, on the win. You had your work cut out for you in that second race.
Well, it was definitely a great night for us. The CH Motorsports and Kistler Engines and J&J Chassis, VRP Shocks, everything, all the products we have give us great stuff to work with. My guys never quit. You know, the first feature I probably started a little racing a little early, kind of used the tires up, made some changes for the second feature, and that thing was really awesome.
Were you a little surprised when you saw Kinzer slide off the back stretch?
Definitely. Steve don't make many mistakes, not too often, and I've been in the same position, but yeah, the same slide off there and be able to take advantage of it, it was awesome, you know, and that, we'll take it because I've been in the same position, and you know, a win's a win.
And the track came in really nice where you could pass wherever you wanted to.
Hey, hats off. The guys did a great job. You had a bottom groove, a top groove, and actually a couple of middle grooves that you can hit pretty good. They run 2 main events on a track like that and still have it racy for a second one. That's impressive. And
of course, you're one of the local boys, so this has to make you feel good to win here again.
It definitely does. For a long time when I run the Outlaws, I struggled here a lot because I tried too hard because it's your home track and your family and friends come out, and I've learned to just calm down and take what it gives you, and it seems it's really working out for us.
Now, Knoxville's in a few weeks. Now you're the defending champion. Does this give you much momentum, or is that too far away?
It all helps. It all helps. That gives the whole team momentum, a great mind frame to going there. You know, it ain't gonna hurt, that's for sure. So, but it's just another night, though. I mean, and sprint car racing and dirt track racing, things can change so quick, and you can be on top and be on the bottom the next race. We're just proud of my guys, proud of my team, my owners, everything.
So it is Tim Schaefer with a popular win over the Outlaws, with Steve Kinzer coming home in second. Jason Myers, Paul McMahon, and Greg Hodnett round out the top 5. Hodnett would be victorious over the Outlaws as he took the checkers at Williams Grove on Friday. Then on Saturday, Jason Myers broke the PA Posse streak at the Grove by winning on night 2 of the Summer Nationals. From the open-wheeled Warriors, we go to the steel block Soldiers. The late model sportsmen do battle at Heston Speedway. Highlights from Saturday night's Heston Clash are up next on Pit Pass. We will be back right after this.
When you think golf carts, think Jake's Custom Golf Carts. With over 300 stock and lifted carts at their shop, you'll find the cart you need or have Jake's build one to your specs. Custom airbrushing, lift kits, sport shifters, rear seats. You name it, with the expertise and craftsmanship people have come to expect from Jake's. Come see for yourself why Jake's is the nation's premier golf cart provider. Jake's Golf Carts, Route 522 McVeigh Town. Online at jakesgolfcarts.com.